Punk. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, yeah. Ladies, it's always ladies. Why do I always refer to some magical creatures that do not exist? Anyway, I gotta check if my stream is online. Are you alive? I mean, I'm trying to stream my window while I'm streaming my window, and it will certainly collapse the universe in the whatever state the universe may want to be. No, it's fine, bitrate is fine, it's always expected. Again, I'm mostly just training my English skills, but at the same time I want to stream some smaller Warcraft 3 games, some more interesting Warcraft 3 matches, and today it'll be Jens against Legi, whoever he freaking is. Okay, let's make the sound a little bit... Oh. It's just too loud on my end. On your end, it should be all fine. Right? Yep. Okay, turning my phone on. For as long as players are just in the initial stage of the game. But after Niles, it should be extremely hard for Night Elf. But again, I know who Jens is. I have absolutely no clue who Legi is up to the point that I wrote his name incorrectly. So he's not Legi. I thought he's Legi as oh, I'm a very legit player. But no, he's Legi. So Jens may be just better. And even if Jens is better, then not on the top rank. This game is not that advantageous to humans, so in the end, yeah, it should not be that one-sided. I mean, yes, we've all seen Kaha against Fortitude. I mean, nobody likely seen it except me, but the 07 show match and Kaha won. Not very decisively, but still it was quite
Our forces are under attack.
But in the end, Fortitude made quite a lot of mistakes, and Kaha played nicely. Kaha played really nicely. Oh god, why am I then? Someone got himself pendant of mana, which is amazing. Of course, it's pendant of energy, but who cares? My translation, yeah. Of course it's translation. Stream on. I've got it on my stream on my phone and it'll be just fine. And Demon Hunter got his ring +3 and a small ring of the Superman, who he is. So in the end, it's a perfectly appropriate ring for him. And even though Legi got himself a surround and a bash, it was not a full surround, and even with bash on Demon Hunter he was not able to achieve whatever he desired. So another archer, 3 archers in total, but it's fine, these archers do not count anymore because tier 2 is already going up, is already being researched. Wait! Who cares? We'll leave at least for now. The main problem that Legi has right now is lack of an Arcane Wall. I would assume he lacks Arcane Wall. Oh, he got boots. That solves his main problem, because he will be able to kill at least one archer by just stopping the women in the tracks. And he got dust, so right now Jens wants for him to use this dust. One archer may die here. No, the lady will live. The gnome is quite dangerous, except when Demon Hunter is back at home, protecting his women. So the gnome can be absolutely devastating with boots. Without boots he is not that much of a threat to archers, but with boots he is significantly faster and can deal a lot of damage, especially if one bash procs and bash even at level 1 has quite a good chance of proc. Oh, Jens wants Naga? Why was he standing next to the tavern? Just guarding the midpoint? What? Okay, he got an arcane wall, he bought himself a clarity potion, he bought 2 scrolls of rejuvenation because 1 scroll of rejuvenation will be enough. Restoration, recuperation, regeneration, whatever. And he wants... oh, Panda. It's Panda, it's not Naga, but... nah. With Panda, you really want to utilize Panda relatively quickly. You can't just now hope to get level 3 and then hope that everything will be alright, that you'll be able to instantly repel all the footies and defend your expansion. No, 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 you need to be aggressive even with Panda. With Panda it's really hard to do anything if you're not aggressive, if you're just written. And the human comes to him himself, so there is no more questions about who has to be aggressive. Just breath. Just use the freaking breath, gents.
Forces are under
No?
attack.
Okay. I mean, he was able to kill at least 2 footies with his breath without charging after them the Demon Hunter. And now Panda is in defense. Archers should die to the Stormbolt. Yes, so it's 2 archers for 3 footies, I believe. And that's a terrible trade for Night Elf. But 2 threats are out.
Forces are under attack.
And it generally stops thrust from footies. And human should be at the point when he is making his tier 2 units. And if he is not, then he is in quite a lot of trouble. Our forces are under attack. So some narrator tells me. And it's not completely true because right now the only ones who are dying are footies and nobody cares about them. Even the narrator. Hunter should turn off his immolation. Yes, yes. Not only he aggroes all the creeps on himself instead of
The player's forces are under attack.
but Immo also makes him harder to kill a moves, of course. Now he's completely out of mana. I don't know if it was a deliberate choice or not. Just went it on accidentally, but anyway. And it's Archmage. Archmage is
A player's forces are under attack.
especially on a large map, because Archmage will be able to get to level 3 to his Devora, and of course when you're not playing tier 3, when you're playing tier 2 with Archer casters, yeah, rifle casters. And when you're playing tier 2 with rifle casters, you're completely allowed to go Archmage, and with Archmage Devora level 2. Your casters have so much more mana.
Player's forces are under
It's
attack.
so incredibly important for an army with rifle casters. You generally die not when you're going out of HP, but when you're going out of mana on your casters. Since priests are so good, swords with slow are so good. Yes, the priests right now, and I believe it will be 2 more, and then maybe 2 swords. In general, you don't want to stop production. Oh no, he went for 2 swords immediately. That's fine. This was a bad usage of slow, because there was absolutely no point to slow this Demon Hunter. His damage was negligible. And now Night Elf is not stronger. Night Elf is absolutely not stronger at this moment. Human... oh yeah, 20 supply lead, and yes, about 8 of this supply are peasants, but still about 10, 12 15 supply lead. And human just decides to attack Demon Hunter. It will never work. You need to kill bears. The bears are the weak point against this army. Jens right now has absolutely no stuffs, and that's terrible. And okay, one bear dies. For what? Two peasants, a priest, a rifle. Oh yeah, Jens is ahead. In terms of units, but right now human will just go and start building towers on his expansion, and it should be the end of him. But in addition to towers, human needs something else. He needs an arcane wall. The best decision. Not just up to towers, but to make one tower and an arcane wall. No? Because an arcane wall and... Oh, he has not enough money and just destroy this... Oh, fine. First, the rate is going down. Operators are not that cheap. Check this stuff. Uses it without a spellbreaker. Oh, that was a mistake. There was a spellbreaker alive, but it was like it likely had spellsteal on outcast, so spellsteal worked for a full time on Demon Hunter. Get away, but it's a lot of dead rifles, it's a lot of dead units for human. Another rifle dies, and is level 4. Monkey King got no mana. That's the problem. You absolutely 100% need... oh, not a card tower. You need a freaking arcane tower. You need an arcane tower. You need arcane wall to provide your Monkey King with mana potions. That's the main thing here, and this is just one mana potion. Either Panda or Demon Hunter will die and everything will be over. Okay, Panda dies. Panda dies anyway. But human is not playing well. He's still applying pressure, of course, and this pressure is significant, and he'll be able to slowly start to attacking Night Elf's expansion, but Night Elf will regenerate HP. Human got very limited mana on his swords. The problem is that right now human is not that ahead. You need arcane wall. What are you doing? And Sork was an outcast, so it's even less mana on swords. Jens got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bears and one dryad, and this dryad got no mana, and Panda is out, and it's where human army should just lose its footing altogether. Yes, Blizzard is very painful, it's incredibly strong, but bear will die. And I've pressed the wrong button to mute myself. So I've lost all the freaking... Because yes, it's the same button that... Why am I watching the game on a small screen? Oh, I'm such an idiot. The previous fight... The previous fight... The current fight... Now we should be somewhere. Yes, it's a good moment to game. Human is still applying pressure, quite a few stone records are out, but you don't have enough casters, your priests are dry. Your sorks are dry. Okay, Jens need to heal up his expansion. Heal your expo, man. Heal your expo. It can survive, it will survive. If you'll be quick enough, this archmage got no mana. The expo is going down. Mage is TPing out, and this last wisp who was harvesting lumber all this time was likely the main problem here. One rifle is forgotten, two spellbreakers are forgotten. And that's the main problem right now, because yes,
A player's
Mountain
forces
King
are
is
under attack.
invulnerable to Demon Hunter, and Demon Hunter should counter him quite significantly. And if Legi, Legi, he's Legi, and he's Legi. And if Legi did everything correctly, then he would just win already. Yes, Jens got trouble. Jens is in trouble. He lost his expansion, but his heroes are of a good level. And of course, he can't make only spellbreakers, because spellbreakers will die to bears, while Archmage will run around not being able to properly blizzard anything, because Demon Hunter level 5 will shut him down. And I don't like this immolation level 2. Oh, he went for Mana Burn level 2. Maybe you should just retrain, go for Mana Burn level 3 and then Evasion level 2. Or maybe you should just run around in circles, hoping that it somehow protects your expansion, which is being built. Oh no, it's not an expansion, it's just another. Yeah, so you don't have to get away for so long. You just have to move back a little to recover your mana and help. Anyway, Lodge item is Cloth of Flame from Panda. It's not so good, not so Panda, it matters a little bit at least. And then another item from a red spot. We'll know what it is, but I guess it will be a Creepjack, right? Yes, Archmage will see everything, get slowed, get bolt into his face, but he'll be fine, he got nimble, and there should be a lot of mana on theirs. And right now, one priest will die, and try to healing the reinforcements. Regenerating. Human decides to get away without a fight, and of course it makes the two red spots that go into Night Elf kill the Makator. You know where human is moving right now. Oh no, human is not trying to fight. Why? You're a hat. You will not be a hat after a while. Come on, my man human, why are you trying to buy all the scrolls on the map? What's the point? What was the second item? Cloak of Flames was sold. Something else was sold. Or was it a large ring? I don't even know if... Oh, ring plus 5. From where? Is ring plus 5 a red item now? No, I don't. Maybe? Oh, class plus 12. Okay.
Player's forces
Loss
are
plus
under
12
attack.
are an argument. Loss plus 12 on Demon Hunter are amazing, of course. Yes, not so amazing
The
against
town is
human,
under
because
siege.
you will constantly get storm bolted, and then you will be unable to fight, and then you'll be on half HP, and again reinforcements are being caught. Almost. Invisible sword is not a sword that fights. And all the peasants will die. Good, that's amazing, and this priest should die. And losing just one bear for it is awesome. No, priest is been saved by invisibility, and that's a good spot to fight for an idol. Because if human moves back into this small volley, human will be in a perfect spot. But here, yeah, you can believe that more than bears at once, 3 bears, 2 bears. Yeah, that matches them late to the spot, but everything else is in danger. Finally he was able to build an archmage, and mana, which got it will be one of these, but that's the all. A lot of bears died left. Like what, 5 bears died, and that's a disaster of course. The human lost a lot, but he mostly lost mana, and bears died for real. Bears are not coming back after, what, 40 seconds? Okay, more like a minute looking at all this dry sort. And for free, just
player's
because
forces are under
you've
attack.
got a good old grandpa on your side. No, bears are not coming back. Bears are gone forever. Right now Jens is a bit behind, but his heroes is 5.5 almost. So that's quite a good hope, because Demon Hunter alone can deal with half of human's army if he'll get to level 6, and Panda's ultimate is also absolutely brutal. But yeah, we're looking at quite a significant race imbalance, because even though human plays so imperfectly, there is no denial that he is not behind. On Northern Isles, it's incredibly hard to play for a night elf against him. Because the map is so large, the shop is so accessible, easily accessible. The expansions are so easy to access and fight on them, and right now Night Elf just runs away. Run away, butterfly! Of course. Two stuffs of whatever. Night Elf will be able to save his butt. Shredder is here. For what reason Shredder is here? Because he got no gold. Yeoman is going out of resources, and towers are being built on Night Elf's expansion, but I believe Night Elf will be able to protect his expo right now at least, because towers... Yeah, just destroy the towers and then you can run away, run around without a proper fight. This blows on Demon Hunter, this invisible Mountain King
Town
is
is under siege.
awful, but not a big deal. No. We'll just run away, hoping that your expert list pays for itself. Which it will not, but if you kill a few priests, it will do. Just a few units from the reinforcements. No? Okay.
A player's
What are you
forces
doing
under
here?
attack.
Why are you standing in place? He's moving his main tree to the new base. Well, we'll just make a new base. And first two granite golems, one mountain giants are out. He is killing as many peasants as he can, because peasants are experience. Experience is what you want. Because there is no real danger to Demon Hunter, and the tree is going towards his expansion, and of course the tree will live for quite a long time. Is human making his third base? He needs it! He really freaking needs it, but he got 150 gold. Why exactly are you at 150 gold? Do you want to end this game right now? It's not a good idea. Night Elf is not so weak to just die to a random push. Yes, you've got 2 scrolls. Night Elf is a little bit out of position, but your Mountain King is with 0 mana, has only 1 mana potion instead of 2, which he should have. And of course, Mountain Giants just because they are so fat, don't die to this quickly enough. Okay, 1 scroll is out, 2 scrolls are out, and they suffering. Burn the remainder of his mana, and save the panda. Run away, big bear! And right now, Night Elf got a reasonable chance if he just decides to wait a little, regenerate with rejuvenations and attack from behind. Yes. Now it's time to heal. It was time to heal about 20 seconds ago. Of course, it's extremely dangerous. Hunter, oh yeah, stuff works. Stuff TPs you to the main base. The main base is right here. So it's a bit more dangerous than just constantly TPing out to safety. Archmage is out of mana. And when Archmage is out of mana, you're in big trouble. I don't know whose HPs are going down quicker. I mean, this Mountain Giant's Ariel Panda is level 6. Yay! He got no mana there. Night Elf get a stall until Panda is able to drink from the fountains and... okay, 1 Mountain Giant goes down. It's a good moment to do this. Exactly. And it's an instant TP out from Human, but Human got no expansion. And it was a botched TP out. And now the skill difference shows itself. And Demon Hunter is level 6 as well. And that's the problem, because you can just stall long enough, so you can live through 1 ultimate. But when they can chain ultimates, you're wrecked. You're in trouble. Okay, that was a good game. Yes, quite a low-level game, but still a very interesting one. For me, at least, because I streamed not in a full scream. In a full scream, yeah. You scream, I scream. Fortitude against Labyrinth. Nope. Starbuck against Chemica. Oh, yes. No, it's random heroes. No, I'm not interested. Ira against Kaha. Nope. Jainst against Deathnote. And I've even tried to watch this one. Did I? Oh, not likely. I just opened it and then closed it likely. Okay. Give me a few seconds. I've got to properly say that it's chance against the Deathnote on my stream announcement, which I do not really announce anything. Why the hell my bitrate is so high? Chance against Legi, not Legi, chance against Deathnote. Deathnote. I certainly know who Deathnote is, although I've got absolutely no idea who he is. I mean, I heard the name. I've watched him play not once, not twice, likely a lot of times, but no single idea. Purely cicadas singing in my head when I think, who the hell is Deathnote? It's good because nobody ought to know his name. Yeah, of course, certainly. Undeniably. Okay, we're back. Boink. Giants against Odin's Dagger. Okay, Odin's Dagger. I will not call you Deathnote. You're Odin's Dagger for me, my friend. Hammerfall. Oh, and oh,
Player's
he's a
forces
human.
are under attack.
Hammerfall is a human map. Yes, again, we'll look at a human having a certain map advantage here. Because, again, expansion gives you a lot... Oh, but it's worth it. Of course it's worth it because you get very quick and very easy very easy creeps on Hammerfall and large creep spots, relatively high level. Not instant level 3, of course, but it's solid. It's something. Close plus 8. They are not essential to Warden, but they are not wasted on Warden either. His expansion, gets his circlet, which is likely the best drop he could get against Warden. Because circlet is so good. It gives you HP, it gives you everything, and yeah, this putty is annoying, but it doesn't matter. And of course, human gotta make his expansion, right? Now all I see is a shop being built by Nigel on a human expo, just to see if the expo is getting up or not. Now, chance went for dagger level 1, that's fine. Oh no, it's not a shop, it's an ancient of 4. Of course it prevents him from making an expansion as well. Oh, now a loop. Oh god. I like you guys. I like that every single bot got such a creative name. I mean, I've seen Sasha Machina as far as yesterday, 2 days ago, and now loop. It's also an absolutely amazing creature. Warden is crit him, yes, a clock, yes, the best item she could get. No, it's not a bad item for Warden, taking into account that clock now works during the day. Kill the elemental. That was a bit excessive, but that's fine. Warden is able to get herself a little bit more experience. That's an Ancient of War which will not die quickly, and of course you do not really want to run around with this putties against Warden. That's a big mistake from Deathnote because it's an additional chance of experience. 2.9, yes. Ancient of War died, but Warden is 3.0. With dagger level 2, Warden will just completely secure her expansion against this Archmage. You can literally just go and start building your Ancient of Tree of Ages, Tree of Life, yeah, Tree of Life. You can start building your Tree of Life on this expansion, on your expansion, because right now against Warden level 3, human got absolutely nothing. If you got the dagger level 2, you're perfectly safe. Human gets himself TP. Oh no, he lost the TP, he gets himself boots, but boots do not save you against dagger. Especially when the person with the dagger also can blink around. Now gets back, regenerates her mana, gets a few items. Human could have tried to kill these items. Killing the claws would be the best decision he could have made here. there is absolutely no reason to kill this footy. He'll die to poison. And this footman is already dead. Do not attack him. He's dead. This warden will out damage all these footies. And it's 3 footmen for free. Yep. And the only reason why the warden stopped her killing spree is of course that she went out of mana. And the main problem for human is of course lack of healing.
Player's forces are
Lack
under
of
attack.
reliable healing when you got your quick expansion, your tier 2 is a bit delayed, and so all healing that you got is through regeneration scrolls. And against Warden it's not enough, and Warden got a potion of rejuvenation, which is absolutely amazing. Now human should pop up his last scroll.
Player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, Jensen's making his Tree of Life. Tree of Life will be ready quite soon, and human can't stop. Yes, he will get his level 3 on an Archmage. He gets his Zeppelin. That's a good thinking. Zeppelin can save your hero, can save your footies, can save a lot of everything. And of course 4 archers will not be able to kill Zeppelin quickly enough. But in general, Warden should be able to just repel everything human has. Just because he is Warden. And he went for... No? Human was there in time. I don't know, he's up. And human got Wand of Mana Stealing, which will likely be the end of this tree. Save! No. Wisps pulled a little bit too late. And 3 was made a little bit too late. And the Dryad should be what stops Archmage from advancing. And Archmage, yeah, he got Zeppelin. This footman will die. Of course, there is no doubt this footman will die, but he is a sacrificial lamb, so it was expected. A lot of barely alive footmen, yeah, they are footies, they are footmen in plural, are on the Zeppelin, and they'll be fine. And right now, Mountain King will try to gain his level, but Warden is 4.5, and Warden will be 5. And Warden will get her Fan of Knives level 3. And Fan of Knives level 3 is not what you want to see at 9 minutes in the game. Oh, she is 4.9. That's unfortunate. He gets his panda because he knows he will have to deal with human air somehow. And without second hero, Warden is simply not enough. You can harass the economy, but Warden will not be enough. You need just a little bit more Warden. This Sasquatch will do it even when shared with panda.
A player's forces are under attack.
Humans are just attacking. Doesn't really matter. Jens got Shredder, he saves Shredder. He was unable to save 2 Wisps, but it's fine. 1 more Wisp may die. Oh, and Warden went for Dagger level 3. And this Zeppelin, although Starty, is not immune to all damage, you know. Human is attacking, that's a strange decision, really.
Under attack.
Yeah, it's an instant idiot, but what's the point of this attack? There was no reason to harass. I mean, yes, killing what? Two Wisps is not completely useless, and tanks are being made. I hope it to be Maser. Maser is a little bit better in this scenario, but tanks also do. Tanks also do their job. But right now Warden should just kill everything. Kill everything on human races, mostly because she is level 5 and Mountain King is level 1. Yes, he'll be level 2, but for a little while he'll still not be of any danger to this lady. And this lady will be able to do just that. The Zeppelin goes down, and all the peasants are doomed. And at the cost of one invul potion, you're getting out. Get 0.2 of a level, and is at level 3. This tank, of course, is scary and dangerous, but who gives a shit? It's just two tanks, and the Panda is level 3, and Panda is good against tanks, of course. It's better to have Panda level 5, but you can't expect such wonders to happen. And now Warden is getting her no anti-magic potion, really? Do you? Oh, of course he got tier 3. This tank was forgotten on the map, so this tank is gonna die. Another tank alone will not do anything. Oh, he got anti-magic potion. Yeah, then he's not in danger at all.
Under siege.
Boink. But
Player's
bolt
forces
level
are
1
under
does
attack.
barely anything. And of course, human doesn't get anything while he is running after Warden. He doesn't get levels, he doesn't get items, he doesn't get... he doesn't get Warden kills. I hope so. Don't get too greedy. Your blink is incredibly powerful, but it's still on a cooldown of 10 seconds. Not one as blink level 3. And Warden is 5.5, Panda is 3.7, Panda is getting to his level 4.
Player's forces are under attack.
But Warden will be fine. The ladies are... And the last blink was not because he was afraid that human will just kill him immediately, instantly with just one hit, but because he was afraid of bashes. Essential bashes where he will. And he's overstaying his welcome, he will lose a few dryads. Oh, what? Now human is overstaying his welcome. Yes. What, 2 dryads died, 2 archers died, that's painful, but again, Bear and the Shredder should deal with this tank. The human lost enough economy to not being able to produce tanks constantly. Warden is 5.6, Panda is 4.5. Mountain King is getting to his level 3, and that's good for human. When Mountain King will get to his 3, he'll be quite dangerous, but right now he's at 2.7, and he's simply a non-factor against Warden. Yes, 5 seconds of Stormbolt matter, but that's not 5 seconds on heroes, of course. Tanks are getting saved. The fact that you can use Staff of Salvation on tanks is not what I really like. But tanks already were nerfed, now they cost more. They are not as strong. Is it the Book of Retraining on Panda, or is it the Book of Death? Both are nice, because human doesn't have his priest right now, he doesn't have this spell. Warden for some reason does not use her potion of anti-magic, which is strange, but it's okay. And now he's rejecting his enemy. Breath level 2, it likely was not an elemental he wanted to sent to the moon. But anyway, the outcome is of course positive for
Player's
him.
forces are under
Warden is
attack.
5.8. The tanks are not doing much. The solo gyrocopter is there to guard the air. But right now, if I were this elf, I would think about two things generally. First, getting my expa, finally. It's a good moment to do it. And second, getting my Ancient of Wind and a single hippogriff. Because, yes, human will of course answer with tanks, with gyrocopters, but you can kill all the gyrocopters with panda quite easily. Gyrocopters are not good when there is a panda on the map. Yeah, he made a hippogriff, and the hippogriff will
Player's forces
go
are
and
under
try
attack.
to hunt the zeppelin. Finally mounting his level 3. Paladin is almost level 2, of course with Aura Paladin will be a lot more dangerous. This tank must die, because tanks are not quick enough to avoid being stopped by the Dryad or by anything. And Warden is just waiting. Oh, he likely sent her to an enemy base, but she didn't move. And now Warden needs something else. Maybe an invul
Player's forces
instead
are
of
under
Ring of
attack.
Protection. Yes, I respect Rings of Protection, but right now Ring of Protection will not save her. Yes, anti-magic potion is amazing, but you need an invul. On top of everything else, an invul is nice. Yep. One guard tower is dangerous, but it's fine. If human is attacking, Night Elf is
town
making
is under
his
siege.
expo.
Player's forces are under attack.
Fighting with something. And right now she's stepping back to protect her expo. And that's not the best fan of knives ever, but it works. It does its job. Now he needs another hippogriff, and with 2 hippos you'll be able to kill zeppelins even when zeppelins are straight back at their bases. It shouldn't even be that hard. He's using zeppelin, he's using hippogriffs instead. As a defense, okay, this gyrocopter just gave Panda level 5. That was certainly not a good gnome. This gnome was paid by an elf. Bought by an elf, yeah. By all means. Warden is 5.8. An avatar is dangerous. An avatar is really freaking dangerous. It's not your friend. Dead women an avatar can make, especially when you don't go full air. Another reason to go air against Warden is that aerial units do not leave corpses. And no corpses means less dead women. And dead women after an avatar, when an avatar is on and running, are quite painful to deal with. Right now human does everything correctly. He attacks in 2 places at once. At least a few moonwells should die now. And he's trying to find a good breath. Breathe, old bear, breathe! Warden is at 6. Hello there, ladies. Yes, if everyone attacks an avatar will die, but it will not happen quickly. bit quicker than I would like to, but it still took a lot of damage and a lot of knights died. And there are 3 additional bears who were dealing with tanks. Now Human is not in a good spot. Paladin is down. This Mountain King saves himself with a TP. And how bad was the damage? 2 Moonwells are down, that's fine. That's generally not a big deal for a Night Elf right now. More tanks are being made, I don't know why. Tanks do not really work for him that well. He got too few of them. I would like to see 4 tanks at once wrecking Night Elf's base. These 2 hippogriffs do not do much as well, but I guess they're standing guard. Protecting his expansion, giving Warden some more space. And mains are down. And Human Expert is not for long at this world. Is not long for this world, yes. Is Human quick enough? Yep. And right now Hippos will try to attack Zeppelin, which will not end up well, but it doesn't matter. For as long as peasants are in the Zeppelin, peasants do not mine anything. Now Night Elf completed his Ancient upgrade, Ancient Strength, Ancient Durability, Ancient Power, Ancient... Ancients? Yeah, of course, it's Ancient Ancients, not anything else.
The player's forces are under attack.
And so he will just pull Hippos. But this Zeppelin is going down, it's completely worth 1 Hippogriff, but even this one birdie survived. Human is attacking, but I doubt that's enough units, honestly. 3 tanks are moving around, 3 tanks are better than 2 tanks. 1 bear is going back to defend his base, that's the reason why this bear was sent back. I believe it would be better if an injured bear was sent back, of course, because... gosh, this took a beating, took a major beating, and there is no arbiter right now. Just summon the woman, you've got it. The woman is awesome. Yes. Out. Now the woman will make no impact. Human is coming with everything he had, and Mandy is down. Hello there! Level 7, everything dies on Human's side, and reasonable third victory for Night Elf. Human made a lot of mistakes. Human fed Warden with everything. Human simply gave Warden early level 3 and then level 5 with his footman, and no, you can't play like this. Okay, can we watch one more game? Cheap viewers. I need precious viewers. The viewers that value me and I value them, and whatnot. Anyway, the game number 3 will be... will be... Lean against Infi? Hell no! What's the point? And it's random heroes, random heroes, random heroes. I'm not interested in looking at random heroes. Or are these random heroes? Oh god. I doubt these are really random heroes. Let's look at one of the games and decide if these are not random heroes. Not Happy, not Kaha, not Fortitude, not Lean. Soak against life? No. Fear against... is a Sork. A Torque, a Lork. I completely forgot who he is, but he is the guy who got an orc in his nickname, and he's playing an undead. And that's all I know about him, and yes, it's painful to watch. So, are these random heroes? Dear God himself. Are these random heroes really? No, this ain't random heroes. But I don't want to watch the game that lasts for 50 minutes. Okay, a ran doesn't mean random heroes. For hell's sake, what does it mean then? Who knows? Fortitude, happy, Kaha, happy, fortitude, Starbuck against Stabber. Orc, mirror. ATR. ATR may mean random heroes. Or not. Or it means attrition, or it means something else. We'll see now. I guess if it will be a question mark or a hero name in the altar. Starbuck is going for headhunters. Yes, it's okay. ATR means random heroes. Finally, I've got some idea what means what. Jens Hawk against Shake. Oh yeah, ATR means random heroes. Hero against Blade, not interested. Fortitude against Colorful, nope. Grabby, no, not in his current form. Alistair against Maiev. Night Elf, Night Elf. Night Elf Mirror. Kill me, please. Giants against Yumika. Did I watch this one? No, likely not. But it's another Night Elf against Human. It's not a Night Elf against Human day. Sorry. Lean against Tenfi, Happy against Fortitude, Fortitude Focus, Lean, Sock. God, is it? No, I don't want to watch something that lasted 53 minutes. Dice against Aspect. Oh, that may be entertaining. Which change my stream name into Dice DS Aspect while nothing really happens. Push. Full screen. Okay. Dice against Aspect. Night Elf against Orc on Tidehunters. I wouldn't say that Night Elf is at an advantage here because Tidehunters are a good map for Orc. A lot of creep camps you can easily creep, a lot of items you can get, and an expansion is not that easy to defend, so Night Elf will not have an easy expansion. Yes, it's very easy to creep. Yes, he will creep it almost instantly, but at the same time it's not that easy to defend, and Aspect went for a mirror image. Interesting. There is one slight problem with mirror image when you're playing it against a Night Elf with Mass Dreads. Yes, it saves you against Keeper of the Grove Entanglement rules. No doubt it's a good additional option. Yes, it gives you quite a good creeping power early on. But against Mass Dryads raise up their spears and your mirror images are no more. And that's generally it. And Dice is for Siberia. And Demon Hunter gets the creep camp that Orc may get, but Demon Hunter just has 3 rings of protection. Oh, for fuck's sake. He is unkillable. And he gets a large healing potion. I mean, if there was a nuclear strike somewhere, if a terrain base just dropped on this map and start making ghosts and whatnot, and
player's
start
forces are
throwing
under attack.
nuclear strikes all around, this Demon Hunter would survive. Boss is waiting and wants to know what is in stock for him, and there is none. Not a single good item. And Large Ogre, which of course is a good creep for him to kill as well, is also not there. And these two grunts are not paying for themselves right now. 3 grunts already, it
A
was
player's forces are under
a
attack.
little bit delayed. 4 grunts! Oh, why? Aspect. 4 freaking grunts! What's the point? Because he can make 4 grunts. That's all. There is absolutely no reason right now to make 4 grunts as an orc against Night Elf. Night Elf, even with 4 archers, will not suffer a lot from these grunts. And the biggest problem is that grunts are relatively expensive units that take 3 foot, and it's still completely crippled by a single Dryad. So when Night Elf decides to go for Dryads, and of course he will go for Dryads, and this Demon Hunter is not afraid of anything in this world, of course,
A player's forces are under attack.
when your 4 grunts will just die and give a ton of experience to an enemy. And it's a Spirit Lodge. Whoa. Is it Lightning Shields? Lightning Shields against Dryads. I mean, right now Dice is playing 6 archers and a Beastmaster, for hell's sake. Spirit Lodge instantly is justified just by this Beastmaster being on this map. What am I walking? What am I looking at? Ah, these Huntresses. I mean, if he'll start to add Huntresses. Oh, it's Ancient of Wind.
Player's forces
But
are
it's
under
too late to go Talons. You can't go Talons. Ah, these Hippo Riders. Oh god, it may be Hippo Riders. No, 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 don't make Hippo Riders, please. If these are Hippo Riders, then what's the point of making Hippo Riders against even a single bestiary? Because even a single bestiary will just produce enough bad
Player's
riders
forces are
to
under attack.
trade profitably. I mean, usually, if you can trade even unprofitably with bad riders, you're winning because you get experience. Against gargoyles, you can always trade a bet for a garg, and it will be fine. Against hippos, you can always trade a bet for a normal hippo, and it will be fine. And Beastmaster is dying right now to Skull of Steel, but it's fine. It's only level 1. I mean, Demon Hunter even gave him an item, but it was too late, and it was
A player's forces
a bit
are
weak
under attack.
control on an aspect side, but in the end he was able to get a deny on this grunt. Another grunt will likely not die because as stardy as this Demon Hunter is, he just lost his 500 HP healing item, and of course Shadow Hunter got Hex, and a single Hex could lead to his death. He's going for a War Meal, the Trader is going out. What is... It's Talons, but it's too late!
A player's forces are under
Or
attack.
is he hoping that Aspect has no single idea that his enemy is making Talons? Because when you're making Talons, there is a sweet spot for an orc. When you're too late with your Talons, then Talons do not have enough mana to fight. You need enough Cyclones to be able to shut down Blade Master completely. If you can't, if you've got like 2-3 talents
Player's
with
forces are
cyclones,
under attack.
4 talents, maybe cyclone is not even researched yet. I don't know, likely it is. I hope it is. No, it's not even researched. Then you're doomed. If a Nord decides to go for this Beastmaster and for talents, and do not just try to kill Ancient of War, which he doesn't need. Why are you killing this Ancient of War? For what freaking reason? Because he can, likely. That's the main reason. And now he gave Night Elf enough time to properly research a Cyclone. He lost quite a large chunk of HP. Blade Master is level 3.7 and Beastmaster is only level 2.
Player's forces
Now
are
we'll
under
see
attack.
Tinker as his first hero. Maybe Keeper of the Grove, but against Blade Master with Mirror Image, going for Keeper of the Grove is a bit stupid. And Shadow Hunter retrains into Wards. No, Wards do not work against them. I'm really sorry, but you'll be burned down to 0 mana if Night Elf does everything correctly, and you'll be able to place, what, 2 wards on the map, 3 wards on the map if you've got an Invul Potion. And then you'll have no wards whatsoever, and you'll just lose. Aspect is not playing his best game in his life. He is making mistakes that should not be forgivable. And I bet he will make Berserkers. The Berserkers also don't work. Kill the freaking factory! Factory is your main priority. Factory is going down. Mirror images are instead of real Blade Master being put into the air. Now kill the freaking Raiders. And it's a terrible fight for Night Elf, mostly because he positions incorrectly, mostly because the only off he got is on Demon Hunter, and Demon Hunter doesn't spread poison among Raiders that well. Archers are dying. Anyway, it's likely that he will be economically ahead after this fight, even after losing all the talents. Factory is back. Blade Master is getting focused. Blade Master is getting away.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yes, that was some losses on Night Elf's side. An Aspect is making an expansion, which will never get up. Yeah, it's likely that Night Elf traded beneficially in the end. Just by how cheap talents are and how many talents are there. And yeah, worth do absolutely nothing. It's worth level 2, and look at his mana. It's 0. And it will be 0 constantly without any chance to raise to 30 whatsoever. And he doesn't deal with factory. And he's making Berserkers, and Berserkers will just die to factory goblins.
Player's forces are under
And of
attack.
course to all the spam that Night Elf got. Dealing with factory is completely mandatory when you're playing against them. Okay, 1 ward is out. So sorry, I've made a mistake. Shadow Hunter is sticking out. Master is there. Blade Master is doing a shit ton of damage, but it doesn't matter because Night Elf heroes are gaining levels, and that's the main danger. Because you need to kill Night Elf's heroes when you're playing against talents, otherwise you will
player's
lose
forces are
economically
under
to
attack.
just how many talents can Night of Spam. And I don't like that there is cheap viewer blah 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 on my screen right now for the remaining hour. I should do something about it, but I don't. Tinker is almost level 2, which is good. Keep freaking viewers. Okay, I gotta do something. What app was I even using for this chap? Chap. Yeah, it's exactly Streamlabs, I guess. No? Chatbox. Display your chat on stream. Yes? Font size, sound volume, trigger threshold. No, it's not exactly what I was doing. Event list, chat highlight. Oh god, I'll get back later and deal with it. I completely forgot which chat box I was using. Maybe it's Twitch's default chat? No, it's not like that. Freaking cheap viewers. Bastard. Oh, I can just do this. Yep. And then I can turn it on, back on later. Okay, going back to the game. Oh, yes, right now it's the white screen. Full screen. Screen, yes, screen, exactly screen. You can play like that against talents. Not a good idea. And so I bet if he doesn't get grip jack right now, he'll lose in the end. He is level 2. That's something. Get yourself a mechanics upgrade. He's gripping the bigger spot, but it doesn't matter. Come on, level up something on the Tinker. Mechanics. Tinkering. No. Tinker must tinkering. Must do tinkering. No, we just completely forgot that we can level up this passive. Again, a terrible position from an idol. Finally, Orc removed factory quite quickly. But in the end, a lot of units are dying. Dying, but it was a relatively even trade, and that means Knight of the winning. Come on, level up your skill on Tinker. Do it, level up your freaking passive. No, nobody needs. Yes, finally he understands what's going on and does it. Pays attention to the fact that you got this stupid yellow plus with number 1 on it. And now it will be level 3, which also is quite dangerous. Beastmaster is level 4 already. He needs more consumables. I would even go to the shop with Demon Hunter, get a scroll, maybe even go to... no, Orc is buying all the scrolls, and that's what Orc is doing perfectly correctly. correctly. Yeah. That's a fine choice of words. Because that's the only way to win against Night Elf. Not the only way now. Before this few patches, before Talon's went out, it was the only way to win. Two fairy dragons will not change much, but they help a little bit at least. Exactly, it's going down. And now Orc will lose all the raiders because attacking Night Elf in his base is just an idea. And there is at least one more Cyclones. Whoosh! Demon Hunter may die. And again, Orc is trying to kill anything but heroes. And oh, finally he decides to kill Tinker, but it's a bit late. And how do wards work for you, my friend? Are they very useful? Right now. Demon Hunter is given choice along
A player's forces
units,
are under
and there
attack.
is nothing at the shop. Oh no, there is one scroll. That's enough, I guess. Of course, Talons can't siege North base. Absolutely can't, but it's fine. Boba Goblins can't. Factory, kill the factory! With all you've got, kill the freaking factory! Mirror images are not as useless against Talons, to be honest. Mirror images are doing wonders. But Shamans are dying. Oh, he got a mana. That's problematic. Both fairy dragons should die here. Factory should die here, and once the Blade Master goes to level 6, he will likely take Blade Storm, because Blade Storm is quite amazing against Talons. It works against Talons, it works against Talons quite well. But once Night Elf heroes will get to level 5.
A player's
will have level 5 Beastmaster, it will have level 2 Tinker. Move away, you Demon Hunter! Move away, you Demon Hunter! There is one more spot on the map. One more red spot, so Night Elf is too afraid to do anything about it. And Orc is quite obviously not that afraid, which may win him the game, but I doubt it. They both do completely wrong things, but they are still quite successful.
A player's forces are under
yeah,
attack.
so he'll get this red spot, and it will be level 5 on Shadow Hunter. It will be a good item. Of course, I would prefer for him to not put raiders into the way of danger. Yes, because one raider is almost dead. Night Elf got only one scroll, which is not enough. And it's a medal. Medal is average. Medal is not that good, medal is not terrible. I would prefer for Night Elf to just collect a little bit more mana instead of attacking here like a madman. You can attack with Quill Beasts, you can slowly siege an Orc base, you can just not do what you're doing right now. In general, not doing what you're doing right now would be a good idea. And putting something like a fairy fire on everything that an orc has is also quite a good idea, because you will not have enough time during the fight. You can survive only on cyclones alone. Robo-goblins, of course, do not give any experience whatsoever. They both have no expansions, and Orc is getting some benefit from the fact that it's his from defensive advantage, that it's his location, his base, that he's closer to home than Knight of Risk. But not such a terrible advantage, to be honest. Raiders are dying, villains are dying. Of course, Blade Master is constantly on the moon, and Shannon is not gutted. And of course, factory is not going down quickly enough. Yeah, if you kill the factory when the next one is ready, it's problematic for you. By the way, Tinker, where is the freaking Tinker? Did he die? No, I doubt that this Master may die, but Blade Master is not quickly enough. He's not quick enough. No, Tinker is fine. Place the freaking factory. Level up your freaking second level of passive. Something is wrong with your Tinker. Your Tinker doesn't want to work. Your Tinker doesn't want to do anything on this map. This Demon Hunter got nothing to be afraid of. And of course, Demon Hunter must be a bit more aggressive against Shadow Hunter. I mean, you want generally to just burn the hero once, put him into, raise him into your cyclone, put him to the moon, lift him up to the moon, and then burn the hero the second time. And it'll be 300 mana lost on Shadow Hunter, and it'll be disastrous for an orc. No, he has no desire to do so. Blade Master is level 6. It may change everything. But Demon Hunter is level 5.8. And it also may change everything. I mean, it may just secure his victory. It will not really change anything. Blade Storm! Just don't them. Some hero on a night outside to die completely unnecessary fashion. Blade Storm! Yes, right now, with all the talents fly away. Yes, that's what we expected, but I hope that Blade Storm will be a bit more sudden and hitting a bit more heroes. This Beastmaster will use his Envol and lead through all this. This Demon Hunter for some reason got no the hell? So, your freaking Moonwell's completely dry? I mean, really, were Moonwell's completely dry? Show me his base. Did he just forget to heal his Demon Hunter to full? Okay, that was stupid but entertaining. The best way to play World of Warcraft. I'm out. I'll be back in an hour or so with stream on Russian.